We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. continues his chase for the top spot on the AL batting leaderboard. Next. Davy Garcia, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Leury Garcia. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, D-Row? This is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more. Especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Kevin Biggio stands in as he can't connect here, 0-1. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Blue Jays nothing, Yankees coming to bat. Major League Baseball. Ryan Borucki gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. And a ball 1-0. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, we've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. LeMahieu leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, there is precipitation in the forecast, but talking with some of the grounds crew here before the game, they said they don't think it will have a significant impact as we move forward. We can't expect a light sprinkle, but there shouldn't be any stoppages in play.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. We'll hope that's true. And, guys, what's the toughest thing about playing in damp conditions like this?
I'm going to be honest with you, Matty. If it stays like this, not a problem. It's just a nuisance. Yeah, the ball might be a little damp, throwing it across to first base. Might have to gather yourself a little bit more, but this weather won't affect anything.
Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Line drive to center field. Hicks is there, and he has it for the first out.
The shortstop,
Pitch on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. Cervelli recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Gurriel is retired. 2 down. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Aaron Hicks. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field. Here's Miguel Andujar now. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Here comes the first pitch. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Now a throw over. Throw is up the line as it gets away. While the throw pulls him off the bag. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Line to the right side, but taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. So no runs here on 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and no one left on. Randall Grichuk at the plate now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Fouled off. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting it, the catcher.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Reese McGuire comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Third inning, no score to this point. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Reese McGuire goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Bo Bichette is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. The windup and the 0-1.
Pull, that's inside.
There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Mountcastle has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their third turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. Not only do they lead Major League Baseball in batting average, but also in possibly the most important offensive stat, runs scored. Some players I talked to during pregame told me they really try to feed off each other on offense. When one guy gets a hit to start off an inning, it's almost like a challenge to the next guys coming up to follow suit and drive in some runs. That mentality makes this a very potent offense, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's the pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. At the plate, Francisco Cervelli, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here's a look over to first. Runner back standing. A runner at first with no outs here. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. That's a big at-bat from the bottom of the order.
Yeah, Matty, right there. Worked himself into a nice situation. Got on base right there. Now first and third, rolls the lineup over. Top of the order is licking its chops.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Luke Voigt is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees so you can get in the air.
Now back, the designated hitter,
Giancarlo Stanton now as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Runners are at first and second with one away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. There's ball two as the slider dips below the zone.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
The 2-2. Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. Oh, and that all developed too late to get him at first, and now the bases are loaded here.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. In there, a base hit. One run is scored. Tag, and they get him at the plate as one run scores, but not the second. So now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down to the zone will get him an out.
1-1 to count. And this one gets away. The throw to the plate, and the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. And a costly decision to try for it there, as all of a sudden the inning is now over. So striding in, Leury Garcia back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Kevin Biggio.
Now here's the pitch. Kevin Biggio will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. No runs, no hits, one error thus far for Toronto. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. 2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the fourth, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. Line towards center field, and that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays. So a 2-out single gives them new life here in the inning, but it's a bright spot in what's been a fairly dismal season offensively for them in terms of overall batting average. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. Donovan Casey stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball, or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Aaron Hicks. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike one. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Hard hit to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
He doubled up on that one, Danny. Back-to-back changeups. Nice job by the batter right there, staying on that pitch.
That's one of the things that this pitcher will do, though, Mark. His changeup is so good, he's not afraid to throw it back-to-back pitches.
Torres is at the plate as he watches ball one. 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. And he'll just step on first here to take the shooter out. Into the box now, Ryan Mountcastle. He worked the walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Has a look, now the pitch. Drives it out to deep right center field. Going back is the right fielder, and it's gone. So a 3-run shot to right center field, number 14 on the season, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. A base hit in his first trip. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 2-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now. Next for New York, Luke Voigt. A fly out and a single for him so far. First pitch on its way. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Here it is, the 3-0. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. With runners in scoring position this season, Stanton is a 300 hitter on the dot. Can't complain about that.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. McGuire is after it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Another look at the... Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope, ball 1.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, number 44.
Settling in now, Rowdy Tellez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. No balls and a strike to count. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. And it's 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Grichuk, a native Texan. He was a first-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at-bat.
A full count, 3-2 to Randall Grichuk. Now the payoff pitch home. Locks him up for strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. He said it's been quite a show that they put on at the plate today, and not just in terms of hits and runs. Yes, they have a ton of hits, but they've also only struck out 2 times. That's a rarity in the sport these days, but it also seems to be a winning formula.
Thank you, Heidi. Aaron Judge is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch.
Ball inside.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch-out. 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks, who started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Here's a pop-up now. Tellez is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Gleyber Torres is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. Number 13 for him on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
At the plate, Miguel Andujar, as he puts it on the ground to 3rd. Fielded cleanly. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. 5 innings complete, and it's all New York. 6-0 Yanks. Stepping in for the Jays, Reese McGuire will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Fouled away. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And that misses 2-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now that's
riding in once again, Bo Bichette. He flew out in his last at-bat. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Leury Garcia is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Line to the right side, but foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd following the 1-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good.
second baseman, Kevin Vizio.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Stepping in now, Kevin Vizio, right to him. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. stands in as he looks at a called strike. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Guerrero has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. And it's fouled away. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the one. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Yankees 6 and the Blue Jays 1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder.
The left fielder, Ryan.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. (2-0) to the Yankees left fielder. The 2-0 on the way. On the ground to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
And now Francisco Cervelli, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Nobody out, runner on first. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 3-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out. At the plate, DJ LeMahieu, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
That's why they call it a game of adjustments right there. The batter has to feel good about what he just did. Swung and missed at the first changeup, got it again, and was able to get himself a knock.
To the plate now, Luke Voigt. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. The relay, but too late, and he's safe at third.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. He waits. Now the pitch. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You could either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
And that's through into left field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron.
Justin Dunn gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge
as he swings and hits a laser to right.
That's in there. Base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants.
And the runner from third crosses the plate. And they'll put the brakes on the runner at third, so the bases will remain loaded here with still only one away.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, D-Row. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead,
and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping.
Leading off for the Blue Jays, the left fielder
Luis Cessa will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Your attention, please. Now
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Donovan Casey is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Belted high and deep into right center. Judge is going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall.
that was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Lourdes Gurriel is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. The 0-1 delivery. Fastball called for strike two.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start the bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Fouled off. 2-2, here it is. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Rowdy Tellez, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Randall Grichuk is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. Past meetings against Luis Cessa, he's 0 for 4. High and deep to center field. Hicks going back. At the track, the wall, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Reese McGuire is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. Get up and stretch. It's the Yankees 9, the Blue Jays 3. bottom of the inning now, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar.
The third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
At the ball.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Weak grounder back to the mound. And a rather easy first out. Into the box now, Ryan Mountcastle. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Ball one. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Good curveball there. Gets the swing and miss.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
One out, nobody on. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. In now, Francisco Cervelli. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. From the stretch. Runners on first with one down. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode.
And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Thomas Hatch enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
The set and the 1-1 pitch.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Here's a bouncing ball and a chance for Gurriel. It's short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. New inning set to get underway. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Bo Bichette.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here now the 2-2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
The next 3-2. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1. Now Now at the plate, Leury Garcia. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. LeMahieu's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping in, Kevin Biggio. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. 2 out, nobody on. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next will be the imposing power bat, Giancarlo Stanton. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
2 balls and a strike now. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And that's out number 1. Here's big Aaron Judge. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. In there, no balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder.
Stepping into the box, Aaron Hicks. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Garcia will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they lead it by a margin of 9-3. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Takes this the other way to right. Judge is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9. So here's the cleanup hitter, Donovan Casey. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Down on the shins and missed with it, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. A bouncer to the left side. Andahar brings it in. Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out. Blue Jays down to their final out now, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First pitch of the at-bat.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 2-0 on the way. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Torres picks it up. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. New York led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Davy Garcia gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Ryan Barucki couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. Luis Cessa takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Klezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
3 hours and 24 minutes.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting in the AL East, the New York Yankees got 18 hits as they blew out the Jays 9-3. The Angels sent 3 balls into the seats as they got the win in extra innings over the Orioles 7-5. The Tampa Bay Rays knocked out 12 hits as a team as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 6-4. The Chicago White Sox held their opponent to just 2 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 5-0. The Mariners snapped their 7-game losing streak as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 5-1. The Detroit Tigers pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 4-0. The Houston Astros pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 1-0. The Marlins had lost their previous 8 games but put a halt to that as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 2-1. The Mets combined to allow only 4 hits as they took down the Nationals in Washington